UPS optimizing today, kind of. This is the build I finished last week. I think it's comparable to the Q2 build. The famous Clux Island, where they run a lot of cars with trains, and then but this one is, well, I took this one from some guy in ABUG server. They did cook most of this part, the wagon setup, but I kind of just tried to improve it. And my thoughts were cooked because most of the iron is gonna go in battery and accumulators, so this is probably better to just done next to the scrap than just belt the accumulators out like here. So we don't really need a direct insertion between accumulator plant and science. We can just build it. Let me actually quit this. But this file is scaled up. Let's go back to the normal one. But this is just Q1. No power. Okay. Yeah, this is just a Q1 build. I want to optimize it a little bit more, like add a little bit more circuit maybe. Okay, I don't understand why there's like wake list here sometimes. I'm just doing like a simple lead follower. Yeah, it looks like it's fine right now. I guess if wake list happen, it means it's kind of full. And you toggle those to like 20k. Yeah. So there's like a latch here. All of them only work when it's below 16k in the tank, and then stop working when it reaches 20k. And then the input insert is like doing a lead follower here. Right, this will be fine. I don't see wake list anymore. Oh yeah, another thing I need to fix is iron. I need to only enable the voiding if there's more than 500 on this belt. Maybe 500. But again, a lot of things here are not clocked. Especially like the battery plant. I don't know how to clock it efficiently. I haven't tried. But there's also a lot of stuff that can be clocked, like the Homian insert, the stone insert. And I can probably fix this clock as well. It's not really... Yeah, it's kind of fine. But yeah, I did clock all the concrete inserters and stuff, so they work in like a burst kind of so you can see they don't flash that often. I think I can also add some lead follower for this inserter. This one's gonna be rough because it doesn't buffer that much rate capacitor. Like the inserter here is like kind of weird. Sometimes it just grabs some and then doesn't feed into it. I don't even know if I can do lead follower with this guy. It's kind of complicated. Okay, let's try the accumulator, I guess. Let this guy to be the lead. Oops. Yeah, it's kind of desynced. That's all good. Looks like it's synchronized again. Hard to tell. Isn't it grabbing from the same side of the belt? That might be the issue. Yeah, it's actually just grabbing everything from the same side of the belt. That's why sometimes if there's like a gap, then there's gonna be issue. I'm gonna see how to split it. So we have how many numbers here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 15, 16. How many silos? 16 silos. Okay, so maybe after the first 8 lines assembler and can do those so that only the outer lane gets through. Also, there's some stuff I don't want to fix. Wait, is this? I put a lot of lights, but apparently they're kind of bad for VPNs. I don't know. Ah, shit. But they replaced the wires, so I have to rewire everything. This one connect to the other light. Wait, it's not red wire. It's green wire. Is there any more light? There's one here. Okay, this one's connecting the mining drills. Any more lights? 4. See, I'm not blind. Okay, I don't know what this one is. I don't think this is useful. Yeah, it's not even connected to like 2 things. Okay, where's the other light? Where are the lamps? Oh, there are 2 here. This one connects to blue chip. This is the red wire that connects to concrete inserter. Okay. No more lamps. Really, that didn't break anything. Okay. how do I... Oops. Come on. All right. I think the game is too loud, is it? I can barely hear anything. Could be just my speaker. Okay, this is gonna be a weird one because this is actually. Never mind, it's still 10 beacons. We're chilling. I think the overall science production should be the same. If all the accumulator is synchronized. I think I can also clock the red chip output. Somehow it's like permanently active. Kinda weird. Yeah. Alright, let's clock the red chip. How long does it take to get the red chip? I don't think lead follower works, but who knows, maybe. I mean, it should be the same consumption rate, so maybe I read this guy. There might be a little bit issue because red chip is, it has RNG, and if first one kind of short, the rest will be blocked on red chip, which is gonna be kind of annoying. So I better use a clock instead of doing a lead follower here, I think. Oh my god, the fucking rockets are so loud. Oh my goodness. I don't know which one the rocket is from. Game effects. Never mind. Oh, it's an environment. That's funny. Okay, we're making 13,000 green chip per minute, and 1/10 of it would be So the real production for red chip from these recyclers is only 1.3 thousand per minute. And how many inserters that? This one is even shorter because this one doesn't work always. Let me just copy a random clock, I guess. Bruh. Every 10 seconds? Well, let's see if that's gonna be enough. Get rid of the lead follower. Or like 10 seconds looks like too much. Okay, I think it's slowly decreasing now. Yep. Yeah, every 5 seconds is okay, I guess. I don't know if I can do the home end plate. Maybe I should do lead follower on the blue chip inserter. I think I could do that because blue chip to green chip is actually non-deterministic. It is deterministic actually. 1 to 4, I believe. 1 to 5. There's no RNG involved, so the consumption would be a constant. Automated insertion limit 36. What? I think I do condition on green circuit. So one inserter swing can do what? 16 blue chip becomes 90 green chips, so I can do an insertion condition to a lead follower here. Enable one green chip is less than 100. Yeah, that seems a lot better. Why does it grab more is my question. Oh, it enables for... so bad. It disables after a little bit. Maybe it doesn't matter because it still grabs stuff and it saved 2 more ticks. Maybe I need like a combinator. No space to even fit anything. If green chip less than 100 and there's no blue chip, enable blue chip inserter. Okay. Oh, but this thing is still gonna be not synced. I need to take out some grain chip for this one too. It's still grab. What the hell? Okay. I need to make sure. Oh, this is kind of annoying. Yep, they have some kind of desync. For, like, I have to manually take out some grain chip for those to not. What? It's still. What sort was this inserter? Yeah, there's some magic about this insert I don't like. Why is there 3? What? Mystery inserter. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with this inserter. Why does he try to grab more? I think it's just because these supercapacitors work at different rates and then they're not kind of synced. So the green chip consumption is different and somehow this one is offsetted. And if there's too much green chip in it, the input is clogged and then this insert stopped working. Oh, yep, like that. I don't get it. Like, I have to synchronize all of the supercapacitor plant for the insert to work. Yeah, that clock setup would be a little bit too complicated for my small brain. Need a clock generator. I mean, if it works, I think there's no issue. Even if it doesn't grab everything at once. Bruh. I cannot connect it. What? I think I can swap this. Then I can probably connect it, right? Oh my, what? Okay, surely this is... I can probably clock these as well. Clock the recycler so that I cannot guarantee the green chip is always gonna be less than 100 in it. I wonder if this thing can even buffer 32 output or not. Like if I do another lead follower here. Automate insertion limit 13. Okay, sure. Yeah, I don't think this is gonna work. Wait, it works! I think it works. Oh, never mind. This one is dead. Do they need to synchronize or like what? Yeah, they can't synchronize because when it enables, there might not be enough in this thing, so. So we also need to do this greater equal to 32. Nope, it still doesn't want to work. Oh, because it's gonna stuck at 16. Those are dead. Yeah, I don't know how to clock a situation like this. It's weird. Looks like an alternating pattern could work. I need to ask Abok how to clock this thing. It's kind of too complicated. Alright, anything else to clock? Probably the stone holmium insert, honestly. This is like a, what? 20-second clock. Are you serious? Too much stone. 600. Okay, 600 seems to work. Oh no. I cannot have the output at the same time. Or I have to add some kind of buffer for those ones clocked. Okay. Zone is locked. I think it's clocked for a little bit too long. 560. Oh, this one's backed up. All that for one insert, is it worth it? I think having more stuff in the wagon also make the insert more expensive. So it might not be a good thing to clock the don't output insert. Yeah, I think there's no need to do that. Is there even anything here worth clocking? Here it is. Okay, I think I'm done with this save file. I don't really see I can optimize this more. Yeah, this is a 25,000 per minute block. For the benchmark, I think I need to send this copy times what, 9? Alright, for the funny benchmark, I need to copy paste this thing. What? Entity pool member was invalid. You probably paste over the source area. What the fuck do you mean? Honestly, no clue what's going on. Also, the pumps after region clone doesn't work for some reason. Yeah, I don't think clocking the bullet chip insert did anything to EPS. Maybe decrease the amount of inserter by a little bit. Oh, and our science did. Great. I think heavy oil shortage was the cause. Let's see if it can recover. Nope. Does not recover. Did I not request enough? Oh, I didn't enable this. Okay. Hello? What happened to my signs? Yeah, I think region clone broke something. No battery. Yep, something died. No sulfuric acid. No sulfuric acid because no water. No water because these guys are dead. Wonderful. Yeah, I don't think I can region clone without fixing the heavy oil. Wait, stop. I'm destroying my platform. Bro. Alright. Computer's dying. Why is science still going down? What the fuck? I swear to God. Accumulator short. But the original block is fine. Aw. What's going on? Why is accumulator short? No water. I think region clone didn't clone the amount of fluid. Did it? I don't know. Water is super short for some reason. Oh, wait, I think I know. Oh, fuck. I didn't fix that. I probably didn't save, but there was like one condition on the... Yeah, these things should have been greater or equal. Okay, that is more like it. Yeah, this number is about right. Alright, let's check the timings. It actually went down. From what? Is it? Actually went down quite a lot. I'm surprised. It used to be always over 1 millisecond. Now it dips below 1 sometimes. Or maybe I'm just tripping balls. I mean, in certain time it did go down by like a little bit. 0.001 milliseconds. Yeah, that's kind of tell. Most of the time it's still on furnace, which is like recycling stuff. So there's no avoiding that. That's why I'm gonna cook something else today. This build it's just the Q1 scrap, and Q1 scrap is actually like not the most resource efficient way. Okay, don't mind me cooking random shit here. It's like I was thinking like, hey, if we can upcycle iron from bio chamber, but nah, it's just bad. Like 1k plates per minute needs so many machines. It's not even gonna be good. Alright, loading up the Fulgora science. Okay. Which one is this? Oh, this is a funny one I made. There's a funny Fulgora science build I made to maximize scrap efficiency. And the idea is that we pretty much do a quality casting on Homian plates and then upcycle all the Q1 Homian plates with ENP. And then anything beyond Q1, ignore this one. This one doesn't really make anything. It just somehow has a little extra Q3 plate. By ignoring that, we're not upcycling any Q2 plus Homian plate. We're only just doing quality recycle on the EMPs. And then we use pretty much everything from scrap to match all the quality Homian plates into science to get a funny mixed output of science. And then I did the ratio so that this one is like what's it called, 230,000 per minute, which is pretty much what we're doing here on Q1. The Q1 build eats exactly 999,000 per minute scrap, like total scrap input. Or for this one that makes the same amount of science, it only need, this one summed up is like sub 700,000. So it's like 30% more scrap efficient than doing Q1. But I'm not gonna make the mixed one yet because this one is a little bit of a headache. Like there's gonna be a lot of quality stuff happening everywhere because we need to get the ingredients for all the Q2 plus stuff, right? And it's like, oh my goodness, huge mess. The main headache is copper. That's why I have to like do something like this. And also that we have to do quality scrap, otherwise we don't have enough quality stuff for the Q2 plus. I tried very hard to get Q2, just Q2 Fulgora science just from Q1 scrap. I think this is one. No, this is not the one. I don't know what the heck it is. Maybe, okay, I think it's one of these two. Yeah, it's just only Q1 scrap. So I was thinking, okay, if we can get Q1 scrap direct insertion, right? Like you mine it from a drill directly to recycler, you save a ton of item throughput because this is not a small amount. This is 700,000 items per minute, and that saves quite a lot of UPS. But the issue is just you don't have enough copper, you don't have enough iron, so you have to import, and importing it is quite a headache. Like, I know this is not a lot of iron, but you still have to belt all that 70,000 to all the mining outposts on Fulgora from the hub. So it's gonna be like a kind of spider setup. You belt all the Q2 iron everywhere. It's pretty annoying. And then for copper, it's also annoying. Besides that, I'm already throwing 100 recycler at it to quality recycle the LDS. For Q2 copper, I still need more Q2 copper, which will come from my plan is to just ship some Q2 coal for Navis and Q1 copper for Navis to a ship, and then we drop the Q2 LTS to Fulgora. Also need some molten iron because, well, I didn't want to recycle any gears because gear recycling is actually pretty expensive. Like, I did some testing. The recycler UPS cost is mostly based on the number of crafts. It doesn't matter if you beacon it by a lot or not. It's just the amount of crafts that really determines how much update time it needs. So yeah, I don't want to recycle gears at all in this build, so I'm like, let's just do molten iron so I can DI direct insert a lot of things. Oh, even concrete. I don't even want to belt concrete out. I'm like, okay, if I just belt the stone, I can smelt it into bricks and get some molten iron. I can just direct insert this into this. Like, why do I need to belt any concrete? But yeah, this build, I don't want to make it because even though it's only 16,000 copper ores per minute, that's still 32 rocket launches per minute from Navis. And I don't want to do space copper. Space copper is pretty expensive actually. Like I said, I never want to do space copper ever. Just because how inefficient it is. Like, that's 800 ash rate per minute. That's not a small number. That is certainly more expensive than just setting it up from Navis. But yeah, this is the plan that kind of failed. I don't want to do it. Even though it is a lot simpler. Yeah, I don't need to move the scrap with inserters at all. Maybe I should try this build. Oh, I didn't connect this one either. Little bit of iron. Yeah, now this is not a lot of import. This is easily doable on the transport ship that barely moves. Maybe I should make a build like this. Just thinking about it. Yeah, this one is without the LDS recycling, and then I have to import a lot more copper. Oh yeah, this one doesn't do LDS, but it also does this instead. I'm pretty much taking only the Q2 accumulator from this one, and then destroy whatever Q1 stuff. It's kind of inefficient, honestly. And it is a lot of item throughput I don't want to deal with. So I think I'm gonna do the Q2 scrap, wherever that is. This one, I think it is, yeah, this one is only Q2 size. Let's do auto and change this one to 69 because that's how much we want. This is like really close to the clock's island setup. It's 114k per minute. Oh, but this one has some Aquilo. Maybe that's not what I'm looking for. Which one is it? I guess it could be just that one. Yeah, maybe I just don't look at the Aquilo part because that one just for fun. Yeah, this is optional content because we don't care about anything going above Q3. We only do Q2. But yeah, I don't know how to avoid all that crap. All this crap. And still having to import iron, or do I swear there was a graph that does Q2 scrap. I cannot find it. There's too many garbage in this file. Maybe this one. Oh, that looks more like it. Never mind. Oh my god, what is this for? Oh, this is a Q5 build. Okay. Never mind. What is this? Also Q5. Where's the one I want? Where's the Q2 build? This is a mixed one. Ah, whatever, I'll get this. Just gonna delete the Quillo signs. I don't really care about it. Okay. Yeah, I don't want to import Q2 iron, so if I don't want to do that, I need to recycle Q2 gears, which is pretty bad. But this is like still not enough Q2 iron. Oh, never mind. What? Why is it not taking everything? Oh, I didn't plug it into accumulator. Okay. Yeah, I still need to import over Q2, which I don't want to. I don't want it at all. Let's see how to fix that. I think we can get a little bit more Q2 iron from blue chip, but it's a pretty bad trade. Or we can recycle a little bit Q1 gears, which isn't worse than recycling Q2 blue chip. Like maybe if I add an output of this and this. Like this one and here. It just doesn't want to recycle all the Q2 blue chip for some reason. Let me get rid of this. I don't think I'm gonna need to recycle. Oh, it is recycling all the Q2 blue chip now. Is it enough iron? Oh, you'll need some import, even if we recycle all Q2 blue chip. How about red chip? I really don't think the red chip will give anything. 15,000. It's gonna be enough. Oh my goodness, it sucks ass. I don't want to recycle red chip ever. Yeah, all that red chip for only 1k extra plate. This is so bad. I do think we have enough copper if we have extra LES. Never mind. LES also limiting factor or no? It really looks like we're on copper. Yeah, we need another 1,000 LDS for it. Otherwise, is it getting all the copper on here or like what? Oops. $16,000 plate. Oh, hold up. Okay, it's this thing. I need to add a fixed modifier for it. If I want direct insert from Q1, I need like only fixed 85. Alright. Are we still short on LBS or what? Tiny bit. 167. I mean, I can do 4 beacon here. So it maximize Q2 output. It doesn't even decrease as much. Alright, let's try recycling Q2 red chip. I really hate this. This is just like bad. Like, how is this 15,000 copper wire? Okay, at least LDS is good. Copper is good. But like iron, still need to import iron. 1,000. Okay, we're pretty close. Let's think about where we get all that iron. Like 1,000 per minute for the whole build is probably just one belt and then done, or with some trains, right? I was pretty sure I'd made a version where I figured out the mess, but okay, where do I get a little bit more iron? I don't want to import, I want to skip the import. Where did I put some quality modules on this? That will be definitely enough, but that's gonna increase the Q1 ores input. Or I can do this, I decrease the amount of beacons on this guy. 93. Okay, and then I do this one and I fix it to 93. That'll definitely fix the issue. Oh, not enough battery. Okay, 3 beacon. Okay, a little bit. Nice 3.8. Yeah, I don't want to scrap more for it. I do auto. 4.2, wonderful. Why is it so stupid? What do I get rid of this output? 102. That is definitely gonna be enough for accumulators. Yep. I want to see how much extra accumulators. 4,000. What do you mean? I get rid of this. Okay, only 3 extra. What? So we need to pretty much consume all the Q1 battery. Consume all Q1 battery for this crap. Oh my god, 5,000 and only have 3 extra per minute. Bruh. Alright, maybe we just build for this. Even decrease the beacon on this even more. 2 beacon. Okay, that's actually kind of perfect ratio. But holy crap, I'm gonna need so many mines. I'm not gonna belt any scrap. That is a natural pain in the ass. Let's see how to do that. Also, is our sign stable? Okay. Looks stable enough to me. Let's overwrite my old save. This one. Yeah, this build is about 1 millisecond on Windows. On Linux, though, this can be like 0.8, around 0.8 milliseconds. I feel like this build has quite a lot of potential to even compete with Q2. Let's go to Navi's. Holy. Yeah, like it's up 1 millisecond all the time. Let me load up the clock's build. I think I'm. Oh, this is the wrong one. Wrong file. Is that all connected? Okay, but this build has some problem that I need to fix. What do you mean target full? And it doesn't work because the build sequence. Yep. Not grabbing anything. Yeah, I need to ask him for a working file or something. Pretty annoying. Also, do not have disabled vehicle. I do have it. I don't know why I'm seeing like 2 billion car corpses. Without any orders, I'm pretty sure it's still worth it. Like the main bottleneck for recycler update time is actually just scrap recycling itself. So anything that can save scrap recycling is worth it. And the transport cost. The transport cost is actually quite a lot. Like if we look at my Q1 build here, like I'm not even having a ship. I don't even have a ship that send it to novice, and it's a lot of timing wasted on this cargo pods, rocket silos, rocket silo rockets, right? And then base platform, I think it's some logistic requests there. So all that summed up, even though it doesn't look like a lot, right? Like cargo pod is just 0.01 something milliseconds, right? And then rocket silo, the rockets, it doesn't look like much, but if you sum it up, it's like 0.004 milliseconds, which is like 4% of the total update time. It's like it's not a small amount in the entire build. Also, this build does have a little bit train voiding. I'm just too lazy to deal with the extra copper and all that blue chip, LDS and red chip nonsense. But the original build, I think his name's Atlan, or he did some pretty clever trick to avoid those. I don't like it because it's a fuck ton of items throughput. No, no electricity. Because I didn't put on editor extension. Here's his build that I kind of stole from because the wagon setup is pretty good. But yeah, here's how he is voiding all the blue chip and stuff. He's sending the red chip back to the mines for rollport, which voids. It kind of uses red circuit to void more gears and steel, right? And this one is used for voiding green chip plus copper wire, and then copper wire is from the actual LDS copper, and the copper wires directly from the scraps, right? And then this is just voiding a lot. I don't like it because there's so much item going through here. Just because we want to avoid all the blue chips, so I'm like, I'm just gonna use trains to explode. It'll probably be better than this even without the mods that disable the particles and stuff. Yeah, like circuit. Whoops. Looks like his system is not prone to deadlocks. Oh. Wait, oh, it's dead. GG. Only because it didn't have power for a little bit and then it's totally dead. Or, oh, never mind. I just don't have the output. I'm stupid. I am stupid. Because I didn't load with active editor extension. There used to be some infinite chance that get rid of it. But anyways, yeah, this is how it's supposed to work. Quality setup? No, there's no quality. There's no quality in that safe. The actual quality build looks like this one. This is the funny Q5 build I made. It's not optimal at all because it's like, oh my goodness, so much scrap going through here. They have to be sorted and sometimes even double inserted to get it out because not enough space. And this one only make what? So only make 10,000 per minute. So compared to normal, this is only like 60,000. Literally 1/4 of the other builds, and then it takes about the same amount of time. Like this is 0.8 milliseconds, and this one mostly just scrap. into cars to get exploded. And then we take what we need, make refined concrete, and then do some EMP upcycling. Pretty much everything here is just EMP upcycling. Here's sort of Q2, Q3, Q4, pretty much a mess. But yeah, and then we import Q5 iron because of course. And of course there's some copper for LES. I did some math in Foreman that you could, in theory, get all the stuff, like get all the Q5, all the legendary stuff from just the scraps. Why with recyclers? It's just too much items. It's terrible for UPS. It's like actually just terrible. A lot of inserter and a lot of recyclers. Like recycler UPS is just like so awful. Like you can see in this build is probably like really funny. Actually not too bad. 0.2 millisecond. I guess recycling to car is cheaper. Oh, never mind. This build doesn't consume anywhere as much scrap as the other builds because it doesn't make much sense. But yeah, you can see furnace taking 0.2 milliseconds and insert taking 0.2. And my other build is even worse. Like furnace taking 0.3 or 0.4 milliseconds and insert is like half of it. Like this is why like people just do train waiting. For global for Magmar equipment, nice. Yeah, you don't need to worry about any of this UPS stuff unless you like end game and doing funny stuff like this. Alright, I think we should start cooking the Q2. I've been just doing math. Gotta figure out the correct layout. This is the one. What is this one for? Why is there a casino ship in here? What? Oh, this is literally the Q5 build. I don't know why I renamed it. Maybe because I wanted to steal the layout. Maybe it's better to start from scratch again. What am I using for flow diagram? It's called Foreman. Search on GitHub. Every stream I get a question like this, I have to drop a link. Foreman 2. Tips for Globot? Not really. Just play it yourself and learn. I don't want to give too much tips. Not like I have too much. Like I can show you my base from my 40-hour speed run with friend. I probably didn't even save it. I might have just deleted it. Oh, this looks like it. This looks like my winning ship. Oh, 33 hours. This might have been it. This is my speedrun map where we try it a little bit. Oh, yep. This is the winning map. And the global build is like, bruh, there's nothing in here. Literally nothing in here. I have one plant tower. Just doing jelly nut. And one tower for that, because I brought some, I was like, you know, I am doing a lot of quality stuff, so I was grinding all the Q2 productivity modules, rare ones, right, and I bring it to my global build, and then that's all it is to make science. Like this make quite a lot of science. Like the entire game, just 173 SPM from this out, from 2 plant tower. That's literally it. And I manually dump some rocket ingredients. I highly suggest if you want to speedrun Gleba, you bring the rocket ingredients from Wokeness. You don't even bother. You just don't bring anything. But yeah, uh-oh. I need to add an insert. I would need to add an insert to get rid of the spoilage here. I think this is kind of fine. It only 700 SPM. That's fine if we do late game. Oh, yep. Uh-oh. The winning ship is gone. Yeah, this ship was definitely not made to go back. I mean, if you want to build an actual mega base, you should go for it more because you can do a lot of stuff. Like, even on not optimal stuff. Like, this is my actual save, or my main save. I stopped playing a whole year ago. You can build pretty big base. I think I also overbuilt a lot on Gleba because I was going for quality Gleba science, which is not worth it at all. Never do quality Gleba science. And I also was using efficiency modules because I didn't want to clear out all that. I didn't want to clear all that fires and shit. Too annoying. So climb out trees. But yeah, the Gleba base look like this. It's industrial farms, like a lot of farms. And this is like the science of it's a lot of work. You definitely don't want to build this much. Yeah, this is like what 1.3 million ESPM. It's not much to today's standard, but it's definitely a lot of fruit on Gleba though. You don't need nearly as much fruit if you just go for normal Gleba science. Crazy. Okay. See you. Yeah, I would have played more on this save, but it was pretty much just done. I don't want to AFK more. If you want to see the whole base tour, I have like a whole 1 hour video on this. So yeah, well, let's get back to Fulgora. Alright, starting from scratch again. Okay, I don't need Vulcanus. Alright, for Fulgora, I might just stick with default generation instead of lab tiles. So the scrap output will be like more accurate when I try to fit stuff on it. 36 million. Crazy. Let me find an actual. There's no scrap here. What? Yeah, the scrap is kind of hard to find a spot to build for. How much scrap are we realistically getting out? I mean, technically I can delete the surface and edit AppGen. I don't think these settings even do anything, by the way. I guess it's more scrap, but they're not that much more dense. Okay, maybe not. 380 million. What? 5 per mine drill. Okay, it's just like as long as it touches like one tile, it's gonna last forever. Yeah, that may be fine to build around. I don't think scrap mines all look like this. Mine like a small island. This one. Yeah, this is more like a normal. Yeah, it should. It should be reacher, but I don't think it gets bigger because it's confined by the island, and MapGen does not. I wonder if there's an actual MapGen about how big the islands are. Oh shit, you can do that. Okay, okay, okay. What if we do this? Fulgora elevation. I mean, let me delete surface and regen it. Right, and then max coverage and max skill. Let's see. Yeah, that might change a lot of stuff. Again, they don't spawn the patches on the big island at all. Let's just do remove all entity. Yeah, like the islands don't get bigger. Okay, I guess there could be a lot of scrap laying around. Like, which one was it? Oh, maybe I was looking at the wrong thing. The game bugged. Game might be bugged. Oh, it removes all the scrap as well. What? Huh? Why? Why does it remove all the scrap as well? What? Okay, let's not click that button, I guess. Enemy settings? Nope. Alright, I'm not gonna click remove all entity for now. Why to one direction? $2.4 million. Too bad. All those. Yeah, I don't think the islands get bigger, even though there's like a bajillion scrap on it. mean, we can use this island for measurement. There should be other islands that look like that. Like, yeah, this one. Yeah, they're pretty sparse. I don't think the big islands are ever like useful. Yeah, only these like Vaults Island. Oh my goodness, 600 million. But yeah, they're small. This is pretty much unusable. Because even with like max resource settings and 25,000 mining prod, you're still gonna run out very soon. Well, by very soon I mean like 200 hours or 1k hours, which is still bad because you don't want to rebuild every 100 hours. Yeah, the only usable part is here, I guess. Let me see how much. Yeah, this is fine. Like anywhere where the drill can touch a scrap is probably fine. I think the richest part is around the center. But usually I just put 4 drills. There's no point to have more. Pretty hard to fit more drills. Another question is, do we want to use cars? Do we want to use cars for scrap container, or do we want to just use silos? Because silos is kind of nice. Increase the surface area by a lot, where we can pull out the scrap. But it does have like some kind of performance penalty when there's orbital request. Let's just try cars now. I think we could fit maybe 2 drills on each side like this and this. Something like that. I just want it to be symmetric. Yeah, I think this setup doesn't even need like max resource settings because the size of the patch is always gonna be this small. Okay, now the question is, how are we gonna avoid all that scrap? I think we do a chain. We chain it onto another car. Like this. Actually, this is too close. I need the recyclers to point. I think it's fine. And I have like 2 cars. How many of you grabbed? And then there are 2 cars on the track. Okay, I think it's a little too much. Too much rotation. Because with maximum hitbox, I think I also need some pipe to block it. Oh my god, warning! The selected save has 400 hours of playtime. No way. There's been no reason. Okay. So the scraps are still here. I think I have to take out some Q2 scrap and do somewhere else. $92 per second. Yeah, I need to explode these cars. I need to explode the cars pretty often, I think. Maybe not that often, but... Okay, now there's a big problem because we need to take out quite a lot of things and we also want to direct insert a lot of things. Like, how do I do 1-to-1 order? That is garbage. If I direct insert that, I don't think I have any space to output anything else. I might rotate this to like the horizontal one so I can separate them into third output so I can have more spacing between it. That might be the plan. Okay, that's probably enough space. I can probably space these two, but maybe. Maybe I don't even need to cover the mines by that much. Move these out even more. Well, let's see. Oh, no way. Okay. I didn't touch that one? Hmm? Okay, I thought it touches that one. Come on. I know that 4 gap should work. Oh, it works. It was just full. This could even work if I insert like Q2 stuff. Oh. I think I have to build Q2 out here. Who knows? Alright, I'll hope 6 trains enough. And I'm going for nuclear fuel. I feel like having 5 inserted on those is kind of overkill. Okay. This is like fully working, I guess. All that for 2 recyclers. So the entire mine can fit. The entire mine can probably fit. This is 8 rails. Each one feeding 2, so 16 recyclers. How many beacons? 3 beacons. Minus 12.5. So one beacon actually has more penalty than than this. Oh, 10.4. 10.7. I guess that works. $105, $106. Oh, that's kind of perfect. I just need the car somehow there. Let's see how much iron we need to import again. Not much. One belt. One belt for the entire fucking build. What if I belt iron ores and train the calcite? Or I can just pump, do a pump and then get all the molten iron. Yeah, that's probably better. Pumps are pretty cheap. Okay, the issue is we kind of need to reinsert the Q1 accumulator back to the car to destroy it. Actually, not just Q1. This one only like 4.5 per second. I might just a bulk inserter to not equal Q2. I do need a setup from the other build though, because the car hitbox is pretty annoying to get it right. Okay, I'm actually kind of concerned because there's gonna be some Q1 battery that's still in there and then it gets destroyed. Okay, we have a pretty sizable actual output though, so it should be fine. This is more than 1%. It's like 1.5%, 1.6%. So the actual battery destroyed is probably gonna be whatever. Oh no. I need to move this by just a little bit. I should probably clock the mine drills as well. Maybe 7 active mine drills, but there's none of them is working. Yeah, Q4 beacon is just enough. This one eats 15 batteries per second, and this one produces 14.8. So this is pretty good. Alright, let's see, do we need anything better than this for the Q1? Stone, chromium, of course. We're taking some steel out. I think, yeah, we need less than half of the total steel output, so we don't have to take it out from every single car. Blue chip, most of the blue chip needs to come out. Okay, and the LDS is only for rocket, I believe. So I can swap some of the steel inserts to LDS, and that'll be it. Oh yeah, I forgot about this thing. Oh no, there's no space for chromium. Okay, so every mine can realistically, let's say, fit 16 drills. So how many mines in total we're gonna need? Well, that actually isn't too bad at all. It isn't too bad at all. Probably shouldn't play. Well, I wish I still have the energy to play Factorio for 12 hours a day. Maybe I do, but like, I've been pretty tired recently. That's why I haven't been streaming at all. So we can fit 16 drills per mine. We only need seven mines. That isn't too bad at all. And every mine will be making how much signs? We can do some ratio. 7, this thing divided by 7, so like 20,000. Yeah, I did. I was very invested in, I think, which stream? I think it was the yellow sign stream, because I really wanted to just get it done in one stream. And I'm already sleepy. All I have been streaming 2 hours. Yeah. Okay, let's figure out the entire layout though. It's not gonna be super easy. Yeah, I think the mine is gonna be big enough to handle everything. Alright, we need to figure out how to get the trains routed though. Because if we want to do like this, that, I don't think there's enough room for the curve to go through. And we do need to pull out a lot of things from Q2 scraps, I think. Like all the batteries, all the gears. I think the gears can just go straight to a direct insert build that we made before. But again, it's belted, so what else we need? I think we need to grab. We're grabbing all the. Oh my goodness. We even need Q2 red chip? What? We double check. Upcycle cargo base. What? I wouldn't do that. But that sounds like a pretty good idea if I don't do train waiting. Do I need Q2 steel? I don't think I need Q2 steel. I just need all the chips. And what else from Q2? Even the copper wires? Are you serious? If I don't do copper wire, is it gonna be enough? Oh, it's enough. Okay, thank goodness. I don't need to recycle copper wires on here. Just because we're so short on iron that when you eat up all the red chip. So, oh, an LDS. Okay, LDS. Most of the LDS. There's not enough in server space, I think. Yeah, that sucks. Because we need a Q2 this and then a server here and then server for gears. Not just gears, but I think we even need maybe I should do a wagon build. I feel like the amount of items we're taking out is more than what we need to void at this point for Q2. Or maybe not. Yeah, the ice and solid food is still just annoying. Okay, how much iron is going to this versus this? Okay, most of it still goes to accumulator plant when the battery needs less. I just don't have enough space for it. I don't know if it's fast enough. Okay, assume I have the copper from somewhere. and sulfuric acid. This one goes to chromium. Oops. Don't tell me I need two. Okay, this is way more than enough. I think probably two beacon. Yeah, two beacons is enough. Maybe not. We need to consume all the iron. Well, that's a little bit issue. The real bottleneck is iron. Yeah, we cannot let any gears to be in here. We need to destroy all the gears. $39. Yeah, I don't think I can fit in more beacons, so this build is cooked. We're producing 5,000. 5,000 gears, we're only consuming 4,000. Uh, is there a way to fit our beacon that touch it? No? Yeah, I think probably need like 2 recyclers instead of 1 to direct insert all the iron for this thing. So I have and probably less beacon than mirror on the other side. But as for how I'm gonna fit fit it here, that'll be an issue. Again, this is belted, so it can kind of go anywhere as long as it goes to one of the rails. Or I can belt it from this. Again, not ideal. I don't want to belt any iron. This block consumes 4,000 gears. The entire build will make 4 times is like 20,000. $21,000. Oh, that would be just slightly more than 5. Slightly more than 5 block. It was all annoying. Okay, 2 beacon means we consume all the gears. Yep, it's about all the gears. Not really all, but this is not even close to full. I have to ram it. I guess it will be on a separate train track so the train only goes through it every other round. Okay, I'm kind of sleepy again somehow. I'm gonna stop the stream. Maybe I'll cook more later.